You are listening to part 2 of the Daily Wisdom Pills series, Principles for Winning in Life.
Everything that happens to you is for your growth. A bad day for the ego is a great day for the soul. So the ego might be saying, oh, that was terrible. That was a tragedy. That was a difficult meeting. That was a hard moment. That's just your ego chattering. And your ego is really the voice of your fear. You want to become much more aware, not of your ego, but of your higher self, that primal genius, that native hero that lurks at your core under the layers of fear, doubt, and disbelief. And the more you start to get to know your bravest, strongest, truest self, and the more you stand in your true power versus your fake power, the more you're going to realize everything that happens to you, whether it's been a tragedy, a subtle adversity, is for your growth. Therefore, it's all good. You know, what I'd offer to you is simply this. Don't be a resentment collector. It's a term maybe you've never heard from me before. Be not a resentment collector. A lot of people, what they do is, it's all about being positive. It's all about everything being in the sunshine. Well, that's not really a true life. As a matter of fact, if you want to be a legendary leader, you've got to go through a lot of suffering. You've got to be knocked down and then be willing to continue. You're going to be laughed at and you're going to be ridiculed. You're going to face self-doubt. You're going to be exhausted at times. You're going to face all sorts of challenges if you want to get to your Mount Everest. And if you're listening to the ego as well as the dominant messaging of our culture, which is everything needs to be happy and sunshine and puppies and roses and rainbows and butterflies, then you're going to miss one of the key insights I wish I learned at 20, which is everything that happens to you is good. Everything that happens to you is for your growth. Everything that happens to you is designed to help you burn away your ego and build more fluency and intimacy with your authenticity. What do I mean by that? I really think it's the times of suffering that make you great. And I'm encouraging you in this episode to develop an appreciation of not only adversity, but maybe even a love of tragedy. And I would simply say, imagine how brave you will be if you are detached from all outcomes. Whether it's a tragedy, whether it's a victory, you still feel joyful, powerful, and peaceful. That is where the legends play. That is the place you want to get to.